Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Forever Wrestling Podcast, episode number 2. I'm Levi alongside.
Gustavo! Dude, I'm like the new Braun Breaker, bro. That was a little
Calm
high pitched
down,
bark at the end, but I'm like
Mr.
the new Braun
Wannabe.
Breaker, bro.
I don't know about that. You're not as intense as Braun Breaker. You're not over there red facing. You gotta do the.
Oh shit, you did better than me. You might be the new Braun Breaker. You need to get a fake. What is it? That tan? That tan?
The fake tan.
What did he? Somebody said that last episode.
Ricochet, he was gonna knock the fake tan out of him or something. Yeah.
I was like, I love best, yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Forever Wrestling YouTube podcast. Actually, just podcast. It's the Forever Wrestling Podcast back at you again with another weekly episode. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because if you are a fan of wrestling, you're definitely going to love this channel/podcast. Because we will bring to you the best wrestling content out there. So make sure to stay tuned, because
Are we gonna compete with Santi?
we will compete with Santi and Sacho Mania. You better come at us, bro. Come at us.
As much
1
as we
year
love
from
watching
now,
them, as much as we're fans ourselves.
I'm a huge fan, and I will forever be a fan, but it's all about competition, baby. One day, we're going to be competing with them, and we're coming
We just
for you
gotta
guys.
push. Just gotta
Watch
push
out,
each
we're coming.
other.
We're coming for you. Anyways, let's get this thing started. You know, a little FYI, this might be the second time we're doing this, because the first time, somebody might have fucked up and I
Someone's
forgot to
yeah,
record the
someone
audio of
screwed
the
up.
first episode. So if this episode's a little wonky, because we already talked about this earlier, but now we have to do it again because I messed up the audio.
We'll try to do as good as we did earlier, but
If
we
That's
don't know
only
exactly like what we talked about earlier.
the one that happened earlier was probably one of the best podcasts we've ever done, but there's no audio.
It was only our second episode. This is only our second episode.
Well, every podcast
The
keeps
second
getting better
recording
and
of the
better,
second
you know what I'm saying?
episode.
Every podcast keeps getting better and better.
Gosh.
Anyways, let's kick it off.
Well, I mean, I guess start off with the coronation of Nia Jax. Not even happy about it. Wasn't too thrilled. Seems like no one is.
But I mean, when she was going against Lyra, we know it was happening.
Yeah.
But she came out there all big and bad, like, I'm going to be the champion at SummerSlam.
I know you said she does.
What?
What? Are you trying to be Lyra, or are you trying to
No,
be?
I'm just doing a voice. You know what I'm saying, dude? I think I was meant to be like a WWE superstar. Put me out there. I'll be manager for one of these guys.
Wait, you're gonna do a English accent or whatever that was? Irish?
My partner here, Sheamus. He's the best Irish fighter, and he's gonna deliver to you a banger after banger.
You're gonna be
after
manager for
banger.
Sheamus.
You don't know who I'm
Banger
I'm
after banger after banger.
But anyways, it's looking like it's gonna be Nia Jax versus Bayley at SummerSlam.
Which it could be Piper, I said earlier. I do remember that. I did say it could be Piper.
But
Doubtful, but it could be Piper.
Because we are gonna get Bayley versus Piper at Clash at the Castle, which is, I think it's gonna be a really good match. But at the end of the day, I think Bayley's gonna win. And we know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be Bayley versus Nia Jax at SummerSlam. Nia's gonna win. As much as you hate Nia, bro.
I didn't say I hate her.
Well, you said she didn't deserve it.
She don't deserve it.
But you think
I
Bayley
don't
should
hate
keep
her.
it over Nia?
She just.
I got a
You
hot take
call her
for
a
you.
wrestler?
No, I
She
got
just
a hot
throws
take for you.
people. No, she just throws people around and then
Sits on him.
slams her butt on them.
Sits
That's
on
not
him.
wrestling.
I think. I'm gonna cook here. I'm gonna cook.
Oh no. When you cook, it's not always the best.
Diffie time is gonna win Money in the Bank, and she's gonna cash in at SummerSlam on Nia Jax.
No.
What? You
No.
rather get Nia
No.
over Tiffy time?
No.
Come on, don't.
Can we just take them both out of the equation?
No,
I
it's
don't want
Tiffy
any of
time,
them
bro.
there.
It is Tiffy time.
I can't get behind
Let me
Tiffy
have
time.
Tiffy time,
She
bro.
annoys me.
That's working.
Why?
She's a
Why
heel.
do you guys like her so much?
She's
What
a
is it
heel,
that
it's
intrigues
working.
you? No. What is it that intrigues you about her?
She's got the gimmick down, bro. Not only
What's
the
the
gimmick.
problem?
Like, have you seen her in the ring? Like, she's does some crazy, amazing moves.
I'll admit she's a very good wrestler. Yes, I just don't like the gimmick. the gimmick annoys me.
It's annoying, but it's part of the gimmick. That's why she's a heel. That's what she wants you to be annoyed. In that finisher she has where she jumps off like the ropes, like springboard or whatever,
Moonsault,
moonsault, like boom,
prettiest moonsault.
yeah, like boom, 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 pow, and like
That's pretty cool. I will
it's
admit. I
clean.
said she's an amazing wrestler. She just, I don't like the gimmick. It's one of
We'll
my
see what
least
happens.
favorite gimmicks.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what Triple H got in his bag and what he's gonna cook.
Hmm.
But something else that's cooking right now is this whole like Grayson Waller theory. Like they're going
We're
kind of
starting
they're
to
kind
see
of
it.
going at each other in a way.
Yeah, we're starting to see the cracks in the relationship.
Waller,
Waller thinks he's the one that kept Theory afloat.
yeah, and then there's been Twitter beef between Waller and Johnny Gargano and the whole theory situation. And then I think it's time for eventually I want to see a babyface Austin Theory go against Waller.
Which I think would be very weird.
You think it's gonna be weird, but
But
I think
I could,
we the people, we're gonna enjoy it.
yeah,
We're gonna enjoy it. We're here to see it. But one thing, more than likely, we're gonna see a DIY. Hopefully,
championship run.
cross my fingers. Take
Oh no,
down
they're getting it. They're gonna get it.
where they are.
Me and Stavo are big DIY fans right now.
Oh, D
Stavo
big DIY.
follows Gargano on YouTube.
I love watching Johnny Gargano every week, bro. As long as he posts something, and they're watching the vlogs. I'm actually really, really, really starting to enjoy. I've been watching some of his past vlogs as well. But not only is DIY one of the best, but they're Triple H guys. You know, Triple H really loved these
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
back in the black and
From
gold NXT
NXT.
days.
Mm-hmm.
And when they first started as a team, like people were not really getting behind them. Like even me myself, like but
I don't really watch NXT. I kind of slack in that area, so
yeah,
I never knew them from NXT days.
but when they came like a tag team, like now on the main roster, people were really liking them. You know what? What they gotta owe it to our truth. He kind of made people like him more. You know
He did.
when
He
he like
did.
called him Shawn Michaels and Triple
And
H.
Triple H.
And then at WrestleMania, they actually came out like dressed like Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
That was awesome.
And now I feel like the people are getting behind them, and I think
Oh yeah,
they're gonna be the
they're
ones
starting to
to
become
take
more
down
popular.
Waller in theory, and they'll probably have a pretty long run. And
At least
eventually,
a year. I could see a year.
I think they could do really well on the SmackDown roster until the next draft.
Yeah, honestly.
But do we want to talk about the moment, the amazing moment that happened on SmackDown? Probably the highlight of the show.
The highlight of the show.
You know what I'm talking about, bro?
This is not the highlight of the show.
No,
We
this
talked
next
about this
thing.
earlier.
We're gonna.
Oh,
Oh yeah, come on, Mister
you
Mister.
said that's the highlight of the
No, I
show?
said, do we want to talk about it? I was like, the highlight of the show,
You
leading
gotta
into.
be specific.
Oh
Are
yeah,
you
we're
talking about
leading
LA
into it.
Knight?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh,
talking about the whole Liv Morgan and Dom thing from
we're
earlier, but that's on
we're
Raw. I
on
got confused. I know we're on
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Ah, that's my ways when you got your
I
thousand
got
notaron,
confused.
güey.
I was like, what? I don't know why I was thinking.
Hit him with him, bro. Like with the
But LA Knight finally calls out
yeah.
Logan Paul. You said it
Finally,
last week. We were finally gonna get it.
we
Well, we
said
haven't officially got it,
we wanted to
but
see Logan
we want to see
versus
it.
LA at SummerSlam, but never did I think we're gonna get this interaction this past SmackDown where he was calling him out. He's going straight for it. You know,
Call him
Logan,
out.
I
Logan
want you
responded on
United States
Twitter.
champion.
Logan responded on Twitter and Instagram.
He did, but he really messed that up bad, bro. He
He
tagged
did.
the
Tagged the
wrong
wrong LA
LA.
Knight.
How do you mess, dude? Logan's supposed to be this social media influencer. I think LA Knight said it like, you're this big name influencer and you can't even tag the right guy. And then Logan's like, you're this so-called megastar and you can't win a championship.
Ooh, the
I was like,
clapback.
oof. This rivalry is gonna feed.
This is gonna be a good rivalry. These are two guys that are good on the mic. As much as a lot of people hate
Good.
Logan,
Oh, these are
he's very
amazing.
good on the mic.
Dude, he is a megastar in WWE. I hate to say it, but he's amazing in WWE.
Megastar. I wouldn't say
But
megastar.
he
There's
was
only
meant
one
for this. He was
megastar,
meant
sir.
for this. Okay, you're right. There's only one megastar, and that's LA Knight.
A
Yeah.
Knight, yeah.
Talking about the megastar, he keeps on cooking your boy Carmelo Hayes. You're a Carmelo Hayes fan, so how do you feel about the situation, bro?
Well, when he said LA Knight is gonna face LA,
LA
and
Knight's
it's supposed to
gonna
be
go against
Logan.
LA Knight, and I'm him, and I'm HIM, and Logan wants to go
Eh,
against me because if you want to walk the walk, I can talk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, He's like, you can talk the talk, but I can walk the walk because I'm him.
He did recover pretty well there. I'll give him credit. He recovered
Yeah,
better. But it still left LA Knight opportunity to
week
roast him right there.
after week after week, we just see LA Knight cook Carmelo Hayes.
We just need to see LA Knight in a big match.
LA Knight was just like,
A big championship match.
trash. Get this kid out of here.
Trash.
But now I'm here for it. I want to see this LA Knight versus Carmelo Hayes rivalry as well.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a short one. It's not gonna be very long.
Short. LA Knight wins, and then he can build up to beat Logan Paul, and then LA Knight needs to have a long championship
What was it
run.
we said earlier? They're gonna let this Logan LA Knight simmer for a little bit,
Yeah,
and
you
then
said this is like a little
at Money in
simmer.
the Bank, they're gonna take off with it.
I said at money. One of my things was like
Money in the Bank is when it's gonna take off.
Money in the Bank. I was saying how LA Knight will probably be in the Money in the Bank, and then Logan will come out and cost him.
Yeah,
And then we only got like 3 weeks after that leading into SummerSlam, so then that rivalry is gonna cook for those
that's
3
plenty of
weeks.
time. Yeah.
And no other better place to do it than in Logan's hometown. Get that championship off him. He's the heel. Get him out of there. And let LA Knight keep it for a while until you're ready to move him up until that World Heavyweight Championship or WWE Championship status.
Oh
Because
yeah,
he
I
needs
could
to
see him
keep
being
moving up.
world one day.
Mm-hmm. There's a small window because he's getting up there in age. He's like 41.
He is. Yeah.
So there's a small window, but he's still got like 4 or 5 years like doing amazing things.
Oh yeah.
However, I love LA Knight. But there's another guy I love.
Whose match I was not impressed with. I wasn't impressed with his debut opponent,
Come on, it's
El ídolo.
Andrade.
oh, I love Andrade, bro. But yeah, you're right. This
I
match
love
was,
Andrade, but it was mid. They could have given him a better opponent than this.
like I said, man. Apollo Cruz is a guy that's just gonna take that fall. He's just gonna take that pin.
True, but still,
And
Andrade is a bigger star than Apollo
it was not
Cruz.
so
He
much about the
deserves a better
match, but they were focusing on like how what that guy was from Legado wanted him to join.
Angel,
Legado,
Angel,
Angel Garza,
Angel. How do you say his name?
Angel.
Angel.
And like he distracted Apollo, and that led to Andrade winning. And then Andrade went up the ramp, and he's like, they kind of made him an offer, blah blah blah. He went back on
He
Twitter,
ignored him.
and he's like, it's not personal. But I just,
Andrade did, or who did?
yeah, Andrade is like
Oh, okay.
saying like him not joining is not personal, whatever. But like I
Oh,
said,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
I'm tired of these Latino versus Latinos. Like we gotta give Latinos some other rivalries because everywhere it's literally Latino versus Latino. Andrade versus Santos, like and like Ray versus Damien, and like we had the LWO versus Legado for the longest time. Like I'm tired of it, man. Why are these Triple H? This is the one thing I don't like about you, Triple H.
You keep playing Latino versus
Latino
Latino.
versus Latino. Come on, give us some action. Give us some. Like I said, why is it that 10 years ago we got a guy like Alberto Del Rio got pushed to the moon? Royal Rumble winner, biggest Royal Rumble winner, World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Champion, Money in the
Who was
Bank.
his biggest rivalry, though?
Del Rio?
Yeah.
Well, right off the top of my head, I can't think the biggest rivalry, but I know he had a good rivalry with Jack Swagger. If you remember that We the People Jack
Ah, I
Swagger.
forgot about Jack
That
Swagger.
dude, that rivalry, I was young. So I absolutely hated Jack Swagger's guts, because they were kind of, it was all about America and like versus Mexican. I don't know. It was kind of weird back
It's
then.
kind of weird. I didn't like that.
Like nowadays, I would not storyline.
It
Would
was
not
setting
look
a
at it.
standard, but
Yeah, it was not. Like he got pushed hard. Del Rio.
the real, I remember he was a big name in WWE.
And like
Still is. Not even, I can't even say he still is because no one
no,
talks about him,
but
but
we remember him.
we
If he
do.
did, if it wasn't for all those problems he had, he might be one day a WWE Hall of Famer. Depends how they feel about his outside problems that he's had. I don't know for sure exactly what.
Mm,
I know he has some problems,
yeah.
but it should have been Andrade versus Cody, bro.
I don't think Andrade needs to go heel right now, though.
I know, but
I feel like he's popular enough. He needs to stay face for now.
okay, if he stays face, who do you pit him against? I don't want him to see you go against
Andrade?
Santos. It is a problem.
There's not that many people on SmackDown though.
Like we said,
We said this earlier. SmackDown needs to be longer.
SmackDown needs to be a 3-hour show.
Have opportunity for not even like more
Bigger
segments
roster.
and a bigger roster.
Well, actually, they have a big roster,
couple more matches,
but a lot of them don't g- don't get TV
get the
time
screen
because it's
time. They don't get TV
2 hour.
time. Exactly. Imagine the. I don't really see any negatives in there being a longer SmackDown.
I don't. It's
I
probably the
can't find
network.
any.
It's probably the network that out of for some reason doesn't want it to more than 2.
Mm,
But
why though? Makes no sense.
and we'll see how this Andrade versus Santos storyline continues next week.
It may not even be Andrade versus Santos. I mean, it is leading that way, but it could lead into a different direction.
Yeah, we could be wrong next week. Andrade can
Something
move on
else
to
could
bigger
happen.
and better things.
Mm-hmm.
We
Although
could.
I don't think it's gonna happen that way.
True. So what? A storyline that has not been cooking as much as I have been wanting them to cook.
Dude, it's not even mid right now. It's below mid. I don't even enjoy it really. The only person I enjoy is the wise man, Paul Heyman.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name
My
is
name.
Paul Heyman. Well,
Do you watch that guy on Instagram I sent you that does the voices?
yeah, that guy's amazing. I don't know what his
I
name is,
followed
but
him. Oh, I
I
can't remember
follow
his
him
name
too.
either,
But
but
if we're gonna have to shout him out one time. 'Cause, wow, he does amazing at these. The Stone Cold, the Randy Orton, the Paul Heyman, everything.
I can't remember his name. Otherwise, I'd look him
But
up.
Paul Heyman is literally carrying. Like at this point, I separate the Bloodline and Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman is doing his own thing and he's doing amazing at it.
Yeah,
He was out there almost crying. We want Roman. We want Roman.
he was breaking down. We all missed the tribal chief. We the ones.
Come back soon, Tribal Chief. My Tribal Chief, come back.
SummerSlam. He'll be back at SummerSlam.
Oh, like I said, yeah. Well, let's talk about this theory I had earlier. You know what I'm saying? With the
I
Tribal
don't remember
Chief
the theory. You're gonna
himself.
have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think the Tribal Chief has a potential of coming back and Money in the Bank and winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then it's gonna be Cody versus The Rock at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns comes out there, cash in that briefcase after The Rock won. That could lead to a
Dava
Rock versus
wants
Roman.
Roman as the champion again.
Who, who else better than Roman to take it back from Cody?
Right now, no one,
No,
but
at
they could always build
WrestleMania,
somewhere.
bro.
Oh, WrestleMania?
Because the Money in the Bank briefcase, Cody versus The Rock. The Rock takes it because of
But
biggest
even if he
ego.
does get it back, he can't keep it that long.
No, he probably
Another
won't.
long,
No, no,
another
no.
long
He can
streak?
lose it. He can lose it because he don't need no long reign.
No,
And
he's already proven he
WrestleMania
can do that.
42 would be The Rock versus Roman that doesn't need a championship.
They're gonna wait that long to give us Rock versus Roman.
They will. If it's not this year's, it will. If it's not the next WrestleMania, and the rumors say it's Cody Rock. It's gonna
Yeah,
be WrestleMania 42.
everyone says it's Cody Rock right now,
it could
but
be
Triple H,
WrestleMania 42.
Triple H doesn't always give us what we want. Sometimes he takes it to a different and better direction.
Well, I could see.
Sometimes not better.
But I could see it being WrestleMania 42 Rock Roman, and that's literally The Rock's final match. Like he's done after that. He passes the
Yeah,
torch to Roman.
Roman don't have that much time left either. He's getting up there in age.
True. And
Isn't he 40 something?
Yeah, and his cancer and everything. He's not necessarily
Leukemia.
fit to be a full-time superstar.
Nope. Back with the Solo and the Tongas,
How do you feel about the
can't-
old boy Tongaloa?
I don't even know what to say about him.
That's how bad he is?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of impressed me with the little bit of ring time he had in their Street Profits versus
He just wasn't as bad
them
as you
match,
thought?
but yeah,
He wasn't as good as he should be.
no.
You're gonna be part of the bloodline. Come on.
Like Solo, I like.
I told you I like Tama
He's
Tonga.
okay-ish right now. Tamatonga, he's doing really good. I can't wait for Tamatonga to go on himself, like fully unhinged, takes out the whole roster, just attacks everyone.
Damn, bro. He's like Taz, man. Tasmania.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But no, Tama Tonga is good. I like his finisher. I like his entrance. He's doing good. Solo Sikoa, I do like how they changed what he wears and stuff. He was starting to get
Yeah,
that
he
aura
dressed
like in
in a
the
suit now.
beginning, but He's kind of losing it now. And Tangaloa, he's definitely got to do something to change my mind because I do not like that guy right now.
Yeah, Solo should really be the one carrying the bloodline right now, but it's Paul Heyman keeping it relevant. Usually it's the other way around. Usually it's like the person or the group keeping
With
Paul
Roman, it was
relevant.
literally Roman like carrying too.
Yeah. But it was Paul and Roman working together.
Yeah,
This
but
time
like
it just feels like all
not just
Paul.
Paul. Paul's trying to put
Yeah.
over the Solo Sikoa.
I mean, the way he came out and talked with KO, it was awesome. I was intrigued. I kept my eyes on it. I was listening.
It was good. It was an amazing segment. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, when do you see like Jacob Fatu or something get involved? Because this storyline is getting a little stale already.
Yeah, but are they gonna make him part of the bloodline though, or is it gonna be another like Andrade situation? They want to recruit him, but he says no.
No, he's gonna be part of either Solo's bloodline or Roman's bloodline.
We say Roman's gonna make a new bloodline, but is he really?
Yes, man. Yes, we're gonna see
You think
bloodline versus
so?
bloodline, bro.
Is he gonna be the Usos back with Roman?
Yes, it has to be the old heel bloodline. All his baby faces now, legendary.
That would be awesome.
Because we already know
Versus the
Jay
new
is literally
bloodline.
top 3 guys in the company right now. Maybe top
Yeah,
five.
honestly, top
Top
three,
five. Top five.
top five, top
Yeah,
five.
top five because we gotta Logan's up there, Cody, LA Knight, Jay. I don't know. There's actually once you start thinking about it, we got some high profile people like Drew McIntyre and CM Punk.
We have a lot of people right now.
And,
Although I haven't heard anything about CM Punk in a while.
you know why?
Actually, he's gonna come out at Clash at the Castle.
People they kind of want us to forget about him. That way, when he pops up at Clash, it's like a huge pop.
But
Oh,
how
I can't
close is
wait.
he to getting healed? I'm ready to see him fight
Last I
again.
heard, he was supposed to be ready by SummerSlam. So that's why I think it's CM Punk Drew.
We have to wait that long?
It's clear.
Are you serious?
But here we'll get involved soon. Just wait. Let him cook. Is that all you want to say about the bloodline?
Honestly, yeah, they didn't do anything to make it really notable this last SmackDown.
And then
Just came out, got in a fight with KO, Street Profits.
yeah, it was just
The
like a
Tongas
regular
had a match,
squash
but it wasn't like
match.
amazing.
It was just
Yeah,
like a squash match. Well, we are supposed to be getting the anointing of Tangaloa next week.
which is weird. We didn't get an anointing of Tamatonga. Why are they anointing Tongaloa?
They're trying to put over Tangaloa so we don't hate him. They want us to think he's some sort
Well,
of
he
beast.
needs to put some work in himself because he's not doing a very good job.
And buddy,
I'm not very impressed.
but
Okay, moving on from that because I'm tired of
I
that.
want to we didn't cover Bailey and Naomi a little bit, or you just want to skip over this? Like,
Bailey and Naomi, we could talk about it a little bit if you want. It's up to you. It was just like another, what do you call it? A squash match?
yeah,
Like nothing that exciting.
it's just really like to build up this whole Piper Bailey situation.
Yeah.
But like I say, like I feel like Piper and Chelsea got to stay as a tag team because they're like only one of the tag teams that can potentially carry the tag team division. I
Mm,
just don't see how Piper can't be a single star yet.
no,
'Cause
she's not very good at promos and stuff
Right
like
now, we
that.
only got Bianca and Jade carrying this whole tag team division, and you just don't see anybody out there that can potentially take
They
them
need
down.
more women tag teams though. They
Well,
only
the
have
problem
like
is they have some out there, but they're not.
they only have like 3 or 4 total, don't
They
they?
got Indy
Jade,
Hartwell and Candice LeRae.
Bianca.
They got the Jade and Bianca. They got Piper and Chelsea. Then they got
What
Isla,
was their names?
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, and then Shayna
Yeah,
Baszler
yeah,
and
yeah.
Zoe Starks. We're starting to get some, but like the only what I feel like is the potential team to take down Jade and Bianca is the heel Piper and Chelsea.
But I don't feel we talked about this earlier. I don't think Jade and Bianca will ever uh lose the tag teams unless someone turns on each other.
Yeah, Jade probably gonna
And
turn
we
on
both
Bianca,
agree it's gonna be Jade.
and we're gonna get that money match, Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania. I
Oh
think that's what
yeah.
it's gonna lead to for next WrestleMania.
She's jealous that Bianca made it farther than her in
King of the Ring.
Queen of the Ring.
Yeah,
And then there was something else I said earlier, another reason for Jade to turn on her. What was it? I can't remember what it was.
I don't know, but I think we all see the writing in the stars. It's gonna be Jade.
Yeah, it's
turning on.
happening.
Bianca's the baby face. Like I said, she's like the
Of
John
course.
Cena for the women.
Yep.
All
Yep.
the kids love her. She's doing the Make a Wish, and like she's selling the merch. Amazing intro. Like
She's one of them you can't make into a heel.
no, not anytime soon. Anyways,
Moving on,
talking about heels.
SmackDown was kind of mid this last week. I wasn't really impressed with anything. Like even
No, I don't
again,
think
they're just continuing the Cody versus AJ
you're right, man. It
stuff,
was mid. Like
and
Raw
I
was
feel like
so
no
much
one's really
better.
excited about that.
What happened? Like they were cooking every week, and then why? Why Triple H? Why did you got to do this fake ass retirement thing, just like you did with Mark Henry years ago?
Mark Henry all over
Hall of
again.
Pain, John Cena, like they even had the same pastel color suits, like just different color, but like it was pastel color. And like I said, man, I don't want to see this again.
Yeah, they had an amazing match at Backlash. Leave it at that.
It was amazing. We
Like,
will say
move
that.
on.
It's like a 5-star match, but I know like there's not really much for Cody to go against. But another like we knew he was not gonna retire.
No, we
If
talked
any,
earlier. Maybe he was leaving to go to TNA because of that whole situation.
anything
20-year
I thought he
reunion,
was gonna say
their
go
new
to
deal
TNA.
with WWE.
But like
But
I'm not
no,
gonna
it
lie,
seems like they're
it's
continuing AJ versus
Cody part 2.
Cody.
It was kind of hard for me to get through that segment. I was like, didn't really enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie.
Not really. Like I said, SmackDown was kind of mid this last week. Nothing
Was
too impressive.
oh well, like hopefully next week they can redeem themselves because I need something better.
Hmm.
We need something better, but okay.
Now,
What?
moving on to the brand that did cook this week,
What?
Raw.
Hit him with the
Hit him with the what?
hit him with the live, mommy Morgan.
Liv Mommy Morgan. We are not calling her mommy.
She's the new
That is
mommy,
mommy's.
bro.
No, there is
She's
no new mommy. There's
Dominik's
only one new
new
mommy.
mommy.
But you gotta be impressed.
Can
The
we
clip of
talk
her kissing Dom got 50 million views.
She's some hot
50
shit?
million. Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
No, nothing. No, nothing, boys. If ladies and gentlemen, if you heard that, I did not say that.
I didn't
But
hear. What'd you say?
did you?
Anyway,
We gotta talk about the Rizz. This man, Dominik Mysterio, has man. The Rizz
Riz,
got a
has he?
wife at home. He had mommy Rhea Ripley. Now he's got mommy Liv Morgan.
But does Liv actually like him, or is this just simply revenge for mommy?
That is the
Like,
real question here. Cause you see,
also, does Dom still even want to be with mommy? Because even though he acts like he doesn't like Liv, you can see little smiles, little smirks whenever she
he
gets
had a
close
little smile
and
when
touches
she did
him.
like the little head massage.
Yeah, yeah. When he's pulling away, there was a little smile.
And there was that part where she came out to save him from Braun Strowman.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there was another part where she was about to like, she was like touching him, kind of going in for a kiss. And then Finn Balor.
Yeah, Balor playing dad. He had a dad move
But
there.
no. But
What?
what
Tell
about
me.
when we saw Finn Balor getting out of the car, same car as Liv, weeks before?
That's true. I
What?
still don't know where they're taking this whole Judgment Day V or not V,
What,
but with Liv thing.
what a crazy plot twist if we see Liv kiss Finn Balor.
I don't think they do that. I don't think they do
Talking about
that.
kissing, what the? They say Rhea Ripley was Dominic's mommy. ¿Qué pedo? Why did mommy never kiss Dominic?
We were talking about this earlier. The whole like how long's it been? A year for Judgment Day? Longer than that.
Since even before the WrestleMania 39, because he
Yes.
was already part of He went.
Anyway, she's been his mommy for a long time now. We never got like a kiss moment, a romantic moment, nothing.
So what? You know, how are you gonna make me think that she was mommy whenever he didn't never kiss Rhea, and it's only been like a month and he already kissed Liv Morgan?
Maybe that's why he's going with Liv. She
Maybe
actually.
maybe he's like, no, esta sí me dio, she actually gave it to me, like.
Oh.
But like we said, what if Rhea comes back and then she kisses Dom, and then
Oh
you
yeah, how did I
she
say it? It's gonna be mommy facing Liv just face to face in the ring with Dom right there, and they both ask him to choose which one. And then mommy pleads with him. She gets close to him and she kisses him. And then a conflicted Dom just leaves the ring, no answer.
What a player! What a player!
Doesn't look back. He just leaves,
Yeah,
and they both stay there.
I hope the storyline delivers the Rhea Dominik kiss.
Although, unfortunately, I think it's gonna lead to Dom going with Liv. As much as I'm displeased with that notion.
I think they're just gonna push Liv. You know what they should
Yeah,
do? They should just do Liv versus Rhea at SummerSlam. Liv should win. Rhea should not face Liv again, and then Rhea should go and win Royal Rumble, and then lead to Liv versus Rhea at WrestleMania.
and then Mommy gets the
And then
championship
Mommy
back at
gets it back
WrestleMania.
because she
Yeah, I want
deserves to
Mommy
get
to
it
have her
back.
championship back.
Babyface Rhea. Let's talk about a little something we like to do. Sheamus say he delivers
Banger
banger
after
after
banger
banger
after
after
banger.
banger.
And this last match on Raw did not fail. It was a
It
banger.
delivered. It was a banger.
Although you did say earlier you didn't like how Kaiser uh attacked her from behind during the entrance.
That
You
was
said they should have just came out and then started the match.
that was not right, bro. But I understand.
But it's part of his MO. He
It's
just
part of his
attacked.
character and it's part of the
Yeah.
whole. But like we said,
But
what
it
is
did
this?
what?
Like this whole Triple H thing, bro, with them stars getting injured and then the other guy attacking the knee and like why is it always
Oh,
the
with the knee,
knee?
it's always the knee. Always the knee. Make it something else. Make it like an elbow, the back, the neck. It's always the right knee.
It's just to make him look like, you know,
It's kind of making the big stars look like
a little. Well, it's
sissies,
just
like
no. It's
weak.
just so that when they lose, it doesn't look bad. It's because he was injured, he lost. Like he
Yeah,
didn't
but you
lose
can't keep
clean.
making them all injured.
That's why it's
That's just
kind of.
gonna get old.
That's why I was saying. It's starting to get a little old. Where
It's getting a little stale.
we are all catching on. Like they gotta switch it up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's always the right knee. If you pay attention, it's always the right one, never the left.
But Ludwig definitely huge
Proved
potential.
himself as a single star.
This was really a make or break match for him. I heard they got amazing praise backstage. Like they delivered a banger, and this is what we want to see. And like we said,
Make
Kaiser
or
has
break. Like,
huge.
was his career on the line if
Maybe
he
not
didn't do
like.
good?
Well, it was really for them deciding like should we make him a singles guy? Like if he doesn't
Which
deliver against Sheamus, who is an amazing guy to face in the ring, like but
after
he
this match, I
delivered.
think he is gonna become singles. He's gonna go on his own.
Huge potential to carry that mid card scene that Gunther left a big hole in because now he's in the World Heavyweight Championship scene.
Yeah, and
But
he's very good at promos. He's good on the. He's another one good on the mic.
the European elegance, bro.
My dad doesn't like him. He doesn't
No,
like the way he looks. He thinks he
hey,
looks weird.
he's doing his job.
Yeah, he's
You
doing
make
something.
you need to hate him. But yeah, he like we said, he's gonna be an intercontinental champion probably one of these days. He's gonna be in there in that talk.
Yeah, he'll be in championship talks for sure.
But
Now we're getting to like a movie scene here. Pure. What'd you say earlier? Say it
oh,
again.
we're, we're,
What? What? I'm moving on to the next thing. Or am I jumping ahead?
no, we need to talk
Oh, I'm
about
jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead. I'm
we need
jumping
to talk
ahead.
about
Sorry,
a
sorry.
little bit of Dragon Lee
Lee versus
Balor,
Balor.
which is the first match
Sorry,
of
I jumped
Dragon
ahead. That
Lee
was my
on
fault.
Raw.
Since the draft,
And let me tell you what, he did amazing out there. He's
it is a
amazing
very good match.
in ring performer. He's amazing. Very good match. And Balor, this is his first win by pinfall of the year. But like always, we had
Balor
Carlito,
didn't get a clean win. Carlito came and
Stray Cat
interfered in the match.
Carlito, and Big Head JD came out there and interfered.
Allowed Finn Balor to take Dragon Lee out and then deliver the coup de grace. And then a 1, 2, 3 and done.
And done, but then Monster Among Men, the big
One
SOB,
big SOB.
came out and tried to help, but then Judgment Day ran away. Hey, how does Rey Mysterio get all these friends, bro?
What do you mean?
He's always got
Oh,
people helping him out.
hey, he's tiny, but he's charismatic.
He's
Everyone
always got
loves him.
somebody to help
Name
him
me
out.
one. Name me one person that doesn't like Ray.
That's true. That's why I think he said in an interview, like he can never be heel. Like he's just.
I don't think he's ever been heel
I don't
once.
think so.
Not that I can remember. I can't. I can't imagine they heal Rey Mysterio. It just doesn't work.
Doesn't work, especially not now after all these years.
Yeah, there's no way they could make him heel now.
But now we can talk about
Now we can talk about the movie.
The cinema
The cinema, that's what you said.
that Triple H is cooking here. This is like another
Bloodline
bloodline type of
story.
story from like last year when the bloodline was literally at its peak.
Abusive leader, conflicted, confused members.
Alpha Academy.
The segment of Alpha Academy and Sammy. That was amazing. This was honestly the best segment of them so far.
You think so?
The best.
Wow.
You
I mean,
disagree?
no, I'm just saying. No, I don't disagree. I'm just saying, wow, like, you're so confident about this. But it was amazing. I will say, but like Maxine, like Chad making her go down on her knees, that's fucked up. Like,
That was a little weird. I didn't like that.
but like this is cooking. This is I hate Chad, bro. I hate him. But we still haven't seen the Otis turn.
Well, we saw the members sticking up against Chad there.
Hey, they were,
Maxine and then Tozawa.
but Maxine Tozawa literally got kicked out.
Well, they started to.
Oh yeah,
And
and then
then
somehow
Otis went to console them. And freaking Chad Gable threw Sammy right into the back of Otis, knocking them down off the mat, causing them to hurt themselves.
yeah led to Otis punishing Sammy.
All because Chad blamed Sammy, lied and blamed Sammy.
But like I
And then the
said,
backstage segment at the end, like I think Chad's honestly lost his mind.
I don't know.
Like you could tell he's the one that sent Alpha Academy out there. Yeah, he was giving them praise for distracting Sammy
There's
and
one messed up
all
guy.
that. He's something.
But like I said, man, you know my theory. This is the perfect opportunity. Otis is gonna turn at Clash at the Castle.
I could see that happening, but I also think Chad's also found a way to make Otis do what he wants.
No, we're
Just
gonna
got to
see.
use the
We
other
gotta
members
see
of the
that
Alpha
turn. They've been
Academy.
doing so much building up. I have to see that Otis turn on Chad, causing him the championship. But
But
then,
he
like I
just
said,
finally did something Chad wanted, and they're gonna make him turn on it that soon, right
but
after.
no, but he did it because he made Chad think that Sammy did it on purpose. But Sammy didn't do it on purpose. Chad threw Sammy into Otis.
Yeah, but still.
Just watch, bro. It's gonna be lead to Otis turning on Clash at the Castle, and then like we like I said, like the Creed brothers are gonna join Chad. 'Cause they
Yeah.
had a little backstage thing where they're in the background of a backstage segment.
I didn't see this, but you did. Well, you
I've seen
saw
this
it
on
on
Twitter,
Twitter afterwards. Yeah.
but and then we're gonna get the Money in the Bank once and for all to end it all. Chad versus Sammy, and Chad's gonna win.
Yeah. Chad's gonna become champion. We all know it.
That he's the perfect heel thing to do in the hometown of Sammy. It's gonna
But you
happen.
got this thing where Triple H is gonna make the champions lose their belt in their hometown. Well, actually, no.
Well,
You
it's
said
gonna happen.
Logan was gonna lose it before, didn't you?
No, Logan's gonna lose SummerSlam.
You think he's gonna lose
No, we
SummerSlam?
have a theory about another guy. Well, I'll talk about it here in a bit.
Yeah.
But
But
the
honestly,
Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy segment was the best thing on Raw this week.
I'm already
It was
looking forward to
amazing,
next week.
awesome. Can't wait. Uh, I've lost where we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the talk right now, Braun Breaker.
Who we all knew was gonna win because Ricochet, bless his heart, he was injured, but he still gave it his all. I was very impressed with the match. They finally gave Braun Breaker a worthy opponent.
Yes,
He
but
didn't just go out there spear him within like the first 5 seconds of the match and then done.
I was just surprised he won clean. Like I said, like I thought there was gonna be some sort of thing where Ilya Dragunov came out and like accidentally cost Ricochet the match or something, but Braun
Seems
Breaker
like they're
won
gonna
clean.
put Ricochet with Ilya for the time being.
Potentially, but I have to see this Ricochet versus Braun versus Ilya Dragunov triple threat. That would be a
But is that where the Braun
banger.
rampage ends, or where does it
That's where
end? Like
Braun
who
wins.
stops Braun?
There is no stopping. I'm telling you, he's gonna go on this Brock Lesnar type of run. He's gonna be like on a streak. Do you remember like when Goldberg back in the day had a streak?
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be
We
Braun
did
Breaker.
say earlier also that he definitely has the criteria for the next Paul Heyman guy.
He's definitely gonna be a future Paul Heyman guy. And this guy,
Hmm
this is not a guy that needs to be stuck in the mid card scene. This guy's already world heavyweight championship material. He won't win it right away, but he's gonna be up in there, bro.
He's
Like,
gonna be there one day. He's gonna be a multiple time world champion.
this guy just gonna keep getting pushed. And after we get this triple threat, yeah, I'm all for it. Let's put Ilya and Ricochet together. Maybe they can be part of the tag team division.
I don't know if they could be like a full time tag team.
Who knows?
Well, them working together right now works. Makes sense. You get two guys trying to
Maybe just for a little bit.
take down one big guy.
But even if next week we get free we get Ilya Dragunov versus Braun. I don't know. I think Ricochet is gonna come out there and attack Braun because I don't know if you've ever watched NXT, but we've had bangers in NXT between Ilya and Braun, and
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see like it would be messed up for Ilya to lose clean against Braun.
Why?
Because if you knew that like the NXT history they've had, like Ilya Dragunov is like one of the longest reigning like NXT champions on.
I did know that.
Like if they keep making him lose, he's gonna make him look weak, and then he's not gonna be able to be that big
Star
star he
that he
should
is.
be. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm excited. See, Raw is like gonna be cooking next week,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm excited
Raw's
for
the
that.
must see next week.
And then I don't want to talk about the bathroom break for the people.
That's such a wow. That's such a mean thing to call it.
Come on. I was just
Uh,
expecting more from this match, and I didn't really enjoy it. But the only thing that came good out of this match is Natalia had a little backstage segment afterwards. She's saying something's got to change.
how about Natalia versus? I've lost my spot.
Kiana James,
Oh no, yeah, Kiana James. Lost my
and
spot.
maybe this is amazing. We might actually get that a heel turn from Natalia.
Finally get to push Natalia right now a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, because I heard she's gonna become a free agent soon, so maybe they re-sign her.
Oh,
Oh
speaking of contracts,
shoot!
did we both think of it at the same time?
No, I was thinking Natalia.
Oh, I was gonna say Becky's contract is up.
Yeah, but
Is she coming back or
I
what?
think she's come back. There's no doubt.
Honestly, I think she is too, but we haven't heard
She's gonna
anything
get
yet.
top dollar. She's gonna be Seth already re-signed, so she wants to stay
He's
with
got top
Seth.
dollar apparently.
Stay
Apparently his
with
contract
Seth.
is
They can stay
good.
on the same brand. They can travel together.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know that I heard that she wants to take a big break, so that's why she doesn't want to resign yet.
She honestly deserves it.
But she deserves it. Go spend some time with her daughter. Her daughter's young. You never get those years back. Like, go spend some time with your
Oh.
family. Because Seth's probably not coming back to like Royal Rumble, so like they can spend this whole year just together, enjoying their kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for them.
Good family time finally.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, moving on from that, just the bathroom match, as you like to call it. Bathroom break.
Uh,
We got Strowman versus Carlito. How do you feel about that match?
I mean, I was impressed that the Judgment Day really it just all took down Strowman together.
Mm-hmm. They finally did it.
They finally, Judgment Day just really ran Raw this week.
They did.
They
They
actually ran
finally
it.
lived up to the motto, "We run Raw."
They
And it's
finally
been
took
a
care of the
while.
problem. They took care of Strowman. They took him
Have they
out.
though? Have they taken
No,
him
he's
out?
coming back with vengeance, bro.
Coming
Next
back.
week, JD better watch out, man. Braun gonna eat
Oh,
you
JD's
alive.
gonna get squashed. He's done
Yeah,
for.
that was an alright match, but we also had two beasts. Not live. Jade and Bianca versus Baszler and Stark.
That match.
We all knew what was
I
gonna
wasn't.
happen. Come on.
Yeah, I wasn't too
If they
impressed
let
with
the
it
match
either. There
play
was
out,
no like surprise. Like I don't
the only
know.
surprise was Alba and Isla Dawn coming out.
I was actually surprised up until I remembered seeing them backstage,
Yeah,
like looking at Jade and Bianca as they were
yeah.
walking in.
If you pay attention, yeah, I paid attention. I saw them back there. I just didn't know
Yeah.
who they were, and I was like, "Oh, what are they doing?"
What are they doing?
But now
Well,
it
just
made
that green
sense.
haired girl and the other. What? I don't know what color hair she is, but who are they?
And but we can skip over that because I want to talk about a certain person. Somebody that was gone last week, and we all missed. Give him to the yeet,
Mr. Yeet
yeet,
himself.
Mr. Money in
Dude,
the
every
Yeet?
time he
Question
comes
mark.
out, it's always crazy. The stadium always goes
The
wild.
entrance was amazing this week in the
It was.
crowd. People
Declared himself for Money in the Bank. Yeet in the bank.
just
That's what I'm
meet
saying.
us day one.
Day one.
And I was impressed. I was just so happy to see that he wants to go after Money in the Bank.
And this is where I think we finally get the Jey Uso like
Moment.
push. Yes, he wins the Money in the Bank, and then he cashes it on for the World Heavyweight
Like I said,
Championship.
we can't keep him losing and losing and losing. If he
Otherwise,
loses
he's not
Money in
main
the
event
Bank,
Jay.
he's gonna lose his credibility. Like we're not gonna believe that he's actually main event Jay anymore. Like he has to win Money in the
He,
Bank.
He needs something.
And like I said, he can keep it for
Not
a
only
while.
like he deserves it career-wise. Plus he needs it career-wise. Yeah, if he's gonna
Yeah,
keep up the main
like
event motto.
he can go back to the bloodline while holding the briefcase and do the whole bloodline
Well,
story.
not the bloodline. Just go back with Roman
No,
when they
that's what I mean.
inevitably team up.
Like with Roman team up for that match or whatever, take down the old bloodline, and he can come
Mhm.
back with his briefcase, come back to Raw, and still go after the championship because you can keep it for a whole
Exactly.
year. I think this
Which
is
is
the moment
crazy. A
for him
whole
to
year is
shine.
a lot of time. Yeah. This is finally I get my moment. Jay gets his moment.
Either he keeps it for a
I
long
love
time.
Jay. I've been saying they need to give him something. He needs something, and this is it. I think this year they
I think
finally give it to him.
maybe this is finally that moment we've been waiting for. We're like, oh, this is what he's gonna get. This is what they're gonna give to him.
He's one of the stars that are carrying Raw right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't tell me
He's
otherwise.
like the top babyface, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I said,
Sorry,
or
wrong character.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
If he if he doesn't keep it for a long time, like I said, I feel like maybe he could cash in on Damien, and then leading into SummerSlam, we can get a Jay versus Gunther that actually has a storyline behind it.
Yeah, but you said he's gonna lose it at SummerSlam. I think that's too short a run.
It is too short of a run, but you know how they're
Give him a
pushing
little longer than
Gunther.
that.
I would
At
love
least
for
give
Jay to
him
win.
at least give him to Royal Rumble or something like
I
that.
mean, I would love for Jay to win, and then we could potentially get more matches between Jay and Gunther until finally Gunther wins.
Like I don't think I think at least wait till next year to give Gunther another championship. He had a good run.
Or I don't think they're gonna wait that long. I'm sorry, but I don't think so.
I think they're gonna give him a championship that soon again.
I think so.
666 days as champion, and then they're just gonna give him another championship. I honestly feel
I
like
think
it's.
so.
You think so? Hmm.
I don't know. Another ex champion, Io Sky, attacks Lyra Valkyria.
I like her little rampage. She's going on a little rampage
No,
herself.
she's a. I, this move, like moving from SmackDown to Raw, actually benefited her a lot.
Yeah, her last championship reign, no one was really impressed. Even at WrestleMania, sadly, no one like cheered or
Yeah,
even
nobody
booed for her when she
wanted
came out.
for her to win. Like,
Yeah,
it was just Bailey.
but I think they're gonna finally push her, and she's gonna become better this time.
She has so much potential. Like, she can become champion on Raw,
Oh yeah,
and
I
I'm
see
here
her.
for it.
I see her having a better championship run the next time she gets it.
Oh,
I just,
definitely,
I
100%.
just damage control. They damage control needs to split. I'm done with it.
Oh, really? You just
I feel
done?
like it's gone. I feel like it's gone stale.
Overplayed?
Yeah, like they don't do anything. They just go
I
out there
agree.
and lose.
Well, hopefully this leads to an amazing rivalry between them because I think they're both great. I'm really starting to like this Lyra.
Who Lyra and
Lyra.
Io?
Yeah, I just hope they have a banger.
That'd be
Banger
awesome.
after banger.
Banger.
Dude, the whole Sheamus thing, I like it. You see,
I
he had
like
a
it. I like
shirt. He come out with
I
a
like
shirt that said banger after banger after
banger after
banger.
banger after banger. I like it. I
I
like where they're
love
taking
Sheamus.
it
I
now.
really hope they end up giving him the Intercontinental Champion to complete the Grand
I want him
Slam.
to be Grand Slam. Yeah,
Hopefully, it's
Grand
like a
Slam champ.
WrestleMania moment because I want to be there.
That'd be awesome. But if they do give it to him, it won't be a long reign.
No,
That one
and
would be
that's okay.
short.
We understand
Yeah.
because he's old. So we'll let the other
Hey,
plays.
why you keep dissing all the old people? Stop calling them old,
You
bro.
know, we're
They're
in a new
legends.
era. There are
Legends.
legends. Do you
Legends.
realize how many times
From now on, we can only refer to old superstars as legends. That's it.
Well, do you understand how many times the legend John Cena had short championship runs?
He had a lot, but he's also been championship a lot. Or he's
Many
also
times because he had so many short runs, though. That's why. Because he.
I know. They would take it from him, then they give it back, then they take it from him and give it back. He only needs one more to beat the Flair record, right?
Do you think that loses credibility? Like, would you rather have a bunch of short runs, or would you rather have one historic run like Roman Reigns?
I'd rather have one historic reign. Like
That
call
was,
me champion one time, sure, but like let me have it a long time.
and then that really just brings up the debate, the debate that people have lately been having, like who is the goat, Roman Reigns or John Cena? But to me, it's John
Yeah.
Cena. He carried that company on his back for many years.
Yeah, you can't say John Cena's not a GOAT just
But
because he
he's
had short
definitely,
runs.
he's
He's
definitely.
definitely a GOAT.
We got the
They're
likes of like
GOAT. They're both GOATs in different aspects.
no, both go to different eras. Put it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
We have the goats, Stone Cold and The Rock, that carried the Attitude Era.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you got
Each
John Cena.
generation has their own
Attitude
GOAT.
era is like The Rock and Stone Cold. The Ruthless Aggression era is like Randy and John Cena.
Yeah.
And then we got what was this Tribal Chief era?
I don't know. Does it
I don't
have
know
a
if it
name?
had a name yet because
The
this
Vince
new
era? Well, that's a long. Never
the
mind.
new era we're in was like the Renaissance, but that's like Cody started
They
it in
haven't officially
51.
called it though.
Cody tried to
Have
name
they?
it the Renaissance era,
I
but we
hasn't really
got
been given a name yet.
later on it will be given a name once some years go by.
But yeah, this last era with Roman,
Tribal
I don't
Chief
even think that's
era.
a tribal chief era, bloodline era.
That era. But moving on to the New Day and AOP.
We're just gonna cover this a little bit. This wasn't like an amazing
Not really.
segment.
Like we said, I'm not into this whole storyline with Karrion Cross and the New Day.
Cross trying to take Woods away from Kofi. I just don't like it.
The only
I don't
thing
know
that
what they're I don't know what they're trying to do here. I can't see it.
the only way I can see this getting interested is if Big E came back, Big E versus Karrion, and then AOP versus their other part of New Day. But
Well, we said earlier, Big E, he needs to uh prioritize his health, so he probably won't be coming back.
I just don't see Big E coming back.
Although I would love for Big E to come back. I miss him.
So I just
I
don't
miss him
see
as a
how
superstar.
this storyline can cook. But maybe they'll prove me wrong.
It could.
And then we come down to the main event of Raw. Rey Mysterio versus
Ray,
Damian Priest.
you're gonna say it that quickly,
Rey
just like
Mysterio versus
that,
Damian Priest.
just like that.
Well, I mean,
You sound like one of those old timer commentators.
I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't like a 5-star match. It was a
It was
decent match.
not. I'll give it 3 stars.
And like, of course, like always, Judgment Day came out there. Damian
Carlito
Priest
came
off
out
the top
there.
rope, delivered the
They all tried
slam.
to help Priest. Yeah.
Shortly after
Dragon
the
Lee came
match,
out
we
to
oh
help
yeah,
though.
Dragon Lee
He
versus
already tried to
Carlito.
help. But of course, Judgment Day, the numbers game, led to Damian Priest taking the dub.
Yeah,
But then it was what happened after that that was really interesting, that I found really cool. Drew
getting right up front.
McIntyre came out, tried to take out Damian Priest.
Yeah, and didn't work out, did it?
No, didn't. It led to him getting himself chokeslammed through a table.
Drew's always not paying attention.
He's always like putting his attention on other things other than the thing he's supposed to be paying attention to. Like his moment at WrestleMania. Pay attention to your moment instead of paying attention to CM Punk. Right now, you could have done some damage to Damian Priest, but no, you were too worried about what Michael Cole said. Ignore the people around you and just pay attention to what's going on.
And that's why he's not gonna win at Clash at the Castle. I'm sorry.
You don't think he's gonna win?
No.
My dad disagrees. I said this earlier. My dad disagrees. This is where he finally gets his moment. Not a WrestleMania moment, but it's still a moment
Sorry,
in his
Dusty.
hometown, in his country.
If you're watching this or listening to this, I just think CM Punk's gonna come out and ruin it and cost it. Big time heel move in his hometown. He's gonna get booed out of the building, and it's gonna have to lead to CM Punk versus Drew at SummerSlam. As much as I personally want to see Drew win, I just don't think it's gonna happen.
I can't agree or disagree with either of you right now. Honestly, I could
You
see
should let it play out.
going either
You can
ways.
see
I'm
our
gonna let it play out.
both sides,
I can see both visions.
both visions. Anyways, like we said earlier in this episode, Judgment Day ran Raw for once.
They finally took it back.
It ended with Judgment Day standing on top, championship, cameras right on them. Like they actually stood tall, bro. What a
A
surprise!
cohesive group once again.
They
We're
actually,
finally seeing the old Judgment Day that we all knew and hated.
hey, you know one thing I didn't say earlier, like Dominik got involved in that last match and he wasn't wearing his sling. Do you
Oh
think
no, he wasn't because he
he's?
had the chair, didn't he?
I was like, is he close to getting cleared to return?
I think so.
Because I was super surprised. Like,
Because
whoa, what's
Braun
he doing? Like
also
he was like,
Braun last week also did run into him on that side that's hurt too.
that's why I was like,
So
whoa, hopefully he's back soon. I'm ready to see him back in
mm,
action. And do we? You say, I don't know what the people out there, comment down below how you're feeling about this situation. I am done with the situation. I am off this train. I have jumped off
I
of it.
am not off the train. Okay. I could say I'm holding on for dear life. I'm like holding on to the rails, about to fall off.
But
But I
Uncle
think
Howdy,
this weekend, Clash at the
it's
Castle.
not this weekend. It's the next.
Next weekend, Clash at the Castle. Uncle Howdy finally shows up. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know who he's gonna attack, but he finally shows up.
You think we finally get that moment?
Yes, because he's calling us out. In this last QR code, he said, "You mock my timing."
It better be at Clash at the
It's
Castle.
close.
It's a
It's
good,
that
it's
it's
an
got to be
amazing
a
crowd.
Clash at the Castle or the Raw or SmackDown after.
It's an
But
amazing
it's
crowd to do it
happening
with.
very soon.
And if he doesn't do it at Clash at the Castle, dude, I'm sorry, but the people are gonna start jumping off the train.
I might fall off if it doesn't happen.
Oh, really?
I might fall off. Although I can't say, even if it didn't happen and it happened later, I would still be happy to see him come back at whatever point he does. But I would lose my interest for now.
Hmm.
They would have to build him like very far up for me to really want to see him again.
Yeah, buddy. We'll see how this Uncle Howdy things unfold. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the final part of this episode. We gonna end it off with this new thing we're gonna be doing weekly, every week. You know, we want you guys to comment down below what you think compared to our list, because we know you're not gonna have the
Now
same
we already
opinion.
have our list since we did this earlier, so we're just gonna name them off and say like
We'll talk
kind
a
of
little
why
bit
we put
about
them
why
there.
we chose them there. Yeah, because
Yeah.
my dumbass didn't record the audio for Levi, so it was if I would have uploaded this
Someone
episode,
screwed up the
it
audio.
would have been only me talking, which would have been a good thing. You know, you guys don't want to listen to him anyways. Like, you don't want to listen to his
Excuse me?
takes. You know what I'm
How
saying?
rude.
Anyways,
Tell me
top
I'm
10
trash to my
must
face without
see.
telling me I'm trash to my face.
Sheet. But top 10 must see attractions for next week.
Starting off number 10 with the Bloodline.
We decided to put the Bloodline at number 10.
They're very mid right now. They're below mid. They're not impressing me at all.
They're like
Solo
they're
Sikoa,
fringe.
and this is just Solo Sikoa and the brothers right now. This is not including Paul Heyman.
And you gotta remember the rules are like they would have to be part of this week's episode. Like we
Yeah.
don't include people that weren't part of the episodes because we didn't see them, so we don't know if they're even gonna show up. But if they're a part of this week's episodes, we put them on here, depending on what we think.
Exactly.
And to us, it was fringe. Like they almost didn't make the list.
Yeah, we almost put them off.
We put them on number 10. The Bloodline.
We're gonna give them a chance to come back to somehow bring themselves
They
back
better
up.
redeem themselves next week.
hmm
But,
But number 9, DIY. We're two big
DIY.
fans of DIY. We believe they're the next champs.
dude, I think Triple H and Shawn Michaels they're gonna be the next tag team champs. No,
Calm down,
for
our
real,
truth.
for real. I love
But
DIY.
they're not over. That's why they're not like super over. That's why we put them down far down on the list. But they're still top 10.
This rivalry between Theory and Grayson to make it's creeping its way up there. I want to see this how it unfolds next week.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
getting
why we
very
included them
interesting,
in the list now.
especially with the cracks we see in the relationship of Waller and Theory
Exactly.
going down. Number 7,
No,
Mr.
number
Barker
8.
himself.
Number 8.
Why am I skipping stuff?
Maybe you
Number
should let me-
8. Yeah, you do it. You go ahead, take it.
Number 8, Ludwig Kaiser, the European elegance man himself, who delivered a
Very
banger.
impressive.
No, it's a banger.
It's a banger match, but he was very impressive in
It's
the
very
ring.
impressive. And we can't wait to see how this Ludwig and Sheamus storyline unfolds. And we're excited.
Sheamus
to see
is
this.
definitely pushing him to be a single star.
Oh yeah, Sheamus is gonna put this guy over really nicely. He's gonna catapult himself into the mid card scene amazingly.
Mm-hmm.
And this next one,
Mr. Barker. That's what I'm
Braun
gonna start calling him. I'm gonna
Breaker,
start
bro.
calling him Mr. Barker.
Braun Breaker. He's an animal. He's the beast unleashed. He's literally like the new Brock Lesnar for us. Now that we have him gone, which I would love to see one day. Braun versus Brock. Oof, what a banger.
That would be amazing rivalry, especially if Paul Heyman is with, or if Braun is
Once
with
he
Paul
becomes a
Heyman.
Paul Heyman guy.
Two Paul
Jeez.
Heyman guys against each other. We've already seen that with Roman and Brock.
Yeah, that's true.
But still.
they're bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we cracked him into the 7th place here in this list because we can't wait to see how this whole Ricochet, Ilya Dragunov, and Braun thing unfolds. This is amazing. Must watch next
Mm-hmm.
week. And come on, hit him with the next one.
Number 6, Yeet Jey
Ooh.
Uso.
You?
Even though he didn't have a match, the atmosphere when he came out was amazing.
He didn't need a
It
match.
got me excited for Money in the Bank. I was happy to see
We're
him
ready to see.
back.
Hopefully next week he gets a match because I'm ready to see him back in action.
I'm ready for this push. They're pushing him.
I'm all
I can
in.
tell.
I'm all in for this.
And then number 5,
We separated.
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul
Hey.
Heyman. He's doing amazing. Like, bloodline aside, like we said, he's carrying it right now.
He is hardcore carrying.
He's at the point where like I don't want to take my eyes off him. I want to watch and listen to what he's doing.
He's amazing, bro. He's amazing. He's doing his
He
job
is.
right.
He's a WWE Hall of Famer for a reason.
Exactly.
The Hall of Fame wise man.
Facts.
You want to take the
Number
next 4?
4, we decided to put in as a group because they literally ran Raw.
They finally came back together. They're
Finally, they did
finally
it.
working as one again.
Judgment Day at number 4. They ran Raw last week. This last episode. They
Mhm.
stood on top at the end and stood tall, and let's see what happens next week, man. I'm excited to see how this unfolds. Are they going to be back
I hope they stay as a group, or I
back
mean, like
running Raw, or
keep it going now. Back to running
Is
Raw.
Braun Strowman going to literally demolish them next week, or what's going to happen?
Who knows? Are we gonna?
What, the stray cat?
Are they getting like one big final push, and then we're gonna start seeing the fall of the Judgment Day?
Finn
Like what's
turning
happening?
on Damien? We never know,
Mm.
but I know he's a part of the Judgment Day. But these people deserve their own storyline because this thing is just amazing, and I just can't wait to see what's next.
Can't wait for the return of Mommy.
It's Liv Mommy Morgan.
Lit.
But at number 3, Liv
If
Mommy
you
Morgan.
keep calling her that, we're gonna have problems, dude. I can't. No, you can't call Liv Morgan Mommy. That's just screwed
At
up
number
in
3,
so
we
many
got
ways.
Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio.
They were actually our top pick from last
Number
week.
1
weren't
last
they?
week. Last week we did like a top 5, but now we
But
finally
this,
figured out the rules. We figured out the name, and we're gonna keep going with 10 every week.
yeah. But the reason they went down a little bit is because yes, we're still excited to see this storyline, but this week's segment wasn't as impressive as last week's.
Just
you can't beat the
can't beat
50
the
million
kiss.
views kiss. Yeah.
Yeah, but once we tell them who's at the 2 and who's at the 1, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, this makes sense why they're not up there anymore. So number
Mhm.
2, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the
L
megastar.
A Knight. Yeah.
Ladies.
I love doing that. So
the
exciting.
reason I tune into
SmackDown.
SmackDown now.
He's the one carrying SmackDown, honestly.
He is, bro. He is the man.
Like I hate to say this to Cody, I love Cody, but LA Knight, he's carrying SmackDown more than Cody is.
Yeah, man. I watch SmackDown because I want to see LA Knight, and if he's not on my TV screen, I'm pissed. I'm like, where's LA Knight?
Yeah. You
Give
can't
him
have
something.
SmackDown without the man LA Knight anymore.
LA Knight's the man, bro. But
Number 1,
somebody's got to beat him out.
cinema, pure cinema.
Magnifique. Alpha Academy.
Chef's kiss.
Straight cooking this week. Number 1
Alpha
spot
Academy.
for Alpha Academy. This is literally you have to see
This
this
is
next
the-
week. You have to see
honestly,
this play out.
Yeah, it is the top thing on Raw right now.
We
You want to watch
say
it.
Otis can turn a Clash. Maybe he turns next week. You just never know. With this, you don't know what can happen next week. What
Like
if
with this
next week?
storyline, you don't want to take your eyes off. You
Next
want to know
week?
what's going to happen. You want to know if Otis is going to churn or if he's going to help Chad. You want to know if Chad's going to finally be Intercontinental Champion. Like what's going to happen?
You don't want to know. You want to know what he's gonna do with Tozawa and Maxine. Is he gonna have the Creed brothers join and then he's gonna kick the rest? Like you don't know.
Imagine if he brings in Creed. Oh, I just had an idea.
Epiphany?
Imagine he like has the Alpha Academy out
Did you-
there.
Did
He
you just have a
brings-
Tiffany Epiphany?
Hate you. I hate that
It's
so
Tiffy
much.
time, bro.
No, I hate it. But he has the Alpha Academy out there, and then he brings in the Creed brothers, and he tells the Maxine and
Tozawa and Otis.
Tozawa they're out, they're gone, they can't be a part of the Alpha Academy anymore. But he keeps Otis, but Otis gets angry,
And then he
and
turns.
that's when he turns. But then it turns to the Creed brothers and Chad beating up
This is why he's
Otis.
telling you it's pure cinema. We don't know what's gonna happen. Like We just don't
I
know.
think I just figured out what Triple H is
Yeah.
gonna do.
Sure. We'll see. We'll see.
Watch, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We'll see. We'll see what you're cooking, my boy. But that's it. Top 10 must see attractions for next week. Named them all right there. Let's see what
Yes,
happens next
sir.
week. List will change. Comment down below what you think it's the top 10 must see attractions for next week, and we'll see what our opinions are different. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
that's it, ladies and gentlemen, from this podcast episode. We really appreciate you tuning in. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you want to see us talk about, what type of wrestling content you want to see, what type of wrestling videos. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stay tuned, because if you love wrestling, you're gonna love Forever Wrestling. Because not only are we going
Mm-hmm.
to be doing a weekly podcast episode, we're going to be coming at you with wrestling content,
Vlogs,
wrestling
wrestling
vlogs, wrestling
vlogs.
videos. Ladies and gentlemen, we might even give you our Clash of the Castle predictions. You never know. Like, we're just going to be coming at you with the best wrestling content out there. We're going to compete with Santi Zap and Sancho Mania, because, yes, we love them.
As
And
much as we are big fans and we love them.
one of the big inspirations for us to start this, but we're going to beat them. We're here. We're just like WWE. We're going to compete with them. You know what I'm saying?
It's
We're
gonna
going
be
to compete with the
WCW,
Zesty
WWE
Pin
all over
brothers.
again. Right now we're WCW and they're WWE.
She, no,
But this time, WCW is gonna win.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we want to be doing WCW, bro, because they
No,
lost.
no, no. WCW is gonna win this time.
But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to the Forever Wrestling.
Make sure you subscribe, ding dong that bell, get the notifications for every episode, podcast and vlog, or any content we put out.
We'll see you guys next week. Yeet.
Yeah.